Hello, my dear Capricorn. So today I'm going to do a money matter spread for you. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, whichever placement you feel resonates with you the most. So this is going to be a 5-card money matter spread to see what your money gonna be looking like soon, what your blockages are to your money, all that good stuff. So please make sure to drop a like. It really helps my channel out. And please join the family, y'all. I'm trying to grow my channel. So I really enjoy practicing tarot and reading for people and helping people kind of understand the energy surround them a little bit better. So I want to make this my full-time thing. If you could greatly help me out by subscribing, that'll make me one step closer to being able to do that. So let's see. 5-card money matter spread for Capricorn. Spirit, 1 card at a time, please. Can I get 5 cards to help Capricorns understand what's going on with their money right now? Get some insight. Okay. Y'all, bear with me with the shuffling. I'm looking for 1 card at a time for this spread in particular because there's a very particular way I pull the cards for this. Okay. All righty, here we go. We are in motion. Oh. Okay, 1 card. 1 more card, Spirit. 1 more card for my Capricorns. Okay. Okay, Capricorns. It's looking like this so matches the energy I've been getting for Capricorn for all of the readings lately. So you have a lot of growth and potential that is nestled into your ability to tap into your intuition and make moves quickly and passionately based off of what speaks to you on a spiritual level. This is so like, listen, Capricorns that resonate with this, y'all, I have been on this wavelength for the last 2-3 weeks maybe with Capricorns. So if you want to check that out, my old readings, like I really, especially one about spirituality and your finances being linked. But Capricorns, you have the ability not only to manifest from going quickly towards what catches your eye, what attracts you, but you're also attracting a lot to you, right? You're attracting a lot to you. Knight of Wands is a very passionate, attractive, fiery energy. Knight of Wands quickly goes towards those things which bring him or her pleasure, which brings him or her joy, which speaks to him or her on a spiritual level. They also quickly move away from things that don't bring them passion and joy. So your ability to earn money right now is very, very much tapped into your inner voice, your inner knowing. It looks like you're coming out of a place of traditional thoughts and values about money and finances and career, and maybe even left a traditional job, an institution of some sort. And I'll clarify these cards as we go. So, with your ability to draw in money to you, and also your ability to go towards things that'll lead to financial abundance based off of your passions, it looks like initially there may be a point of a standstill. You may have like a crossroads or a decision that has to be made. And you might have a pause where you're kind of like, do I want to continue down this path of following my intuition or my passions? Or do I want to go to a more structured, go backwards into a more structured, consistent yet limited way of making money? How about that? That's very much where you're at financially. So I see you in a place of you're bringing in what you need, but you're trying to build abundance, right? And you're trying to decide, do I want to do things the old way, or do I want to tap into this new me? And maybe it's not a new you, but it's another side to you that you haven't really utilized it when it comes into your finances. But Spirit has been confirming to you lately that this other side of you is where your abundance and your prosperity and your generational wealth lies. So it really does have you at a crossroads about which path to take, because both of them can lead to money and finances and being established, but one has greater potential but also greater risk. 10 of Pentacles is in your blockage position, so your thoughts on how you traditionally build wealth are very much creating a mental block for you. It's like a fear thing, a fear-based thing. But Spirit is very much confirming that in order to move into the place of your ideal way of living and making money, you really do have to get in touch with that inner child. Give them the chance and the opportunity. Give them the chance and the opportunity to expand and grow. This inner child here is what is going to lead you to more abundance. So this is, once again, thank you, Spirit, for the messages. I do want to speak, because there's more than one wavelength of Capricorns out there, I think. But definitely this is another message that reassures and confirms that continuing to nurture your inner child, continuing to nurture your spirituality, continuing to work on growing your intuition, either through meditation, your spiritual or religious practices, things of that nature, is what leads you to abundance. And it looks a lot different. It feels a lot different because it's not the traditional way of doing things at all. It's definitely not. And there's some fear associated with that. Now let's do some clarifying. Spirit, let's clarify this Knight of Wands, which is the Capricorn's passions and fieriness that needs to be fed for them to see their greatest earning potential. I really feel like the earthy side of you, Capricorns, which is, Capricorn is an earth sign. Double confirmation of the Six of Cups. So yeah, definitely whatever, whatever venture is going to lead you to your abundance is ultimately tied into that inner child that needs to be fed and allowed to grow. It really will bring you your financial abundance. It doesn't feel like it to you, again, because it's so counter to everything you've been taught and so counter to everything that's familiar and comfortable for the people around you. I really feel that the Capricorns I'm talking to came up around a lot of traditional people, meaning, they feel like you work hard, you get paid, you establish a foundation for your kids, and that's it. That's all there is to it at the end of the day. Yeah. So you also got the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords with regards to this Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands is looking to end the heartbreak associated with kind of going against themselves by trying to fit into this mold of traditionalism. Whatever institution you were working for, whatever traditional way you were trying to make money, it really spiritually, emotionally wore you down. And you had to decide, is this really worth it to make money to keep going through this cycle? And it's like you would go through this Ten of Wands, you would get to this Ten of Wands cycle, do something to pull all of the knobs out of your back temporarily, and then you would start adding them one by one, allowing them to be added again. You're trying to kind of unbreak your own heart in this situation. and feed that inner child. Feed your spirit. Feed your passions. And that's actually what you're being encouraged to do. Now let's clarify this too. Jeez. Oof. Hold on. Okay, we'll take both of them. Oh, yeah. So what's going to confirm this new path for you when it comes to your money and your finances? You're going to get some kind of opportunity to either travel. I got the 8 of Wands with the Chariot card. So some kind of opportunity to travel or some message from a distance regarding an offer, an opportunity that really speaks to your spiritual side. It's going to be you're going to feel like this ain't nothing but God when it comes to you. It's not that you're not worthy. It's that it is something that, again, speaks to your spiritual side, which is a side of you that I feel like is not really exposed to the outside world. Something that you're passionate about, something to your artistic side, something that's very deeply hidden or you're just now starting to expose. 2 of Cups. It's going to bring you ultimate fulfillment and meet you spiritually where you are and help you grow and evolve. That's what's going to help you decide how you're going to move forward as far as career, finances, and all of that. Your abundance, your earning potential, Capricorn, heavy, but it's not going to come from traditional ventures. I have to emphasize that. 10 of Pentacles as your blockage. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Do we want to? Yeah. Judgment in reverse. Let's do it this way. Hold on. Work with me. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment in reverse. The World in reverse. 7 of Pentacles. This is telling me, again, 10 of Pentacles in your blockage, because it's not going to look like traditional ways of making money. Your opportunities are going to continue to be limited. Things are going to continue to seem to be unbalanced and unfair, meaning you might put in work to do the right thing to get the outcome, but you're not seeing the outcome. You're not seeing the elevation, the new cycles beginning. And it's like you're continuing to work and waiting on fruit to blossom from tree where the roots are just dead. What more confirmation do we need? I know it's scary, Capricorn. Trust me, I know. Let me rearrange these cards to make more sense. I know it's scary, but different oftentimes is scary. It doesn't mean that the fear validates that you're doing the wrong thing. It just validates that it's new. It's a new way of doing things. There's no blueprint. You are forming the blueprint, and that's very much Capricorn energy, cardinal earth energy. You determine the blueprint for manifesting financial abundance. That is what Capricorns are here to kind of do, in a sense. If you can't do it, Capricorn, no one can. Let's clarify this 4 of Wands energy. Ooh, Star in reverse. In the recent past, meaning, like I said, you either left a job, you're considering. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And the Page of Swords. Yeah, this old job or old traditional way of earning money was a bust for you. It didn't really bring any wish fulfillment. You either were working with someone deceptive, overbearing. A Queen of Pentacles to me is like a bad boss. Some kind of bad, negative feminine energy that almost intentionally kind of kept you held back. Page of Swords, you begin to like finally see what was in front of you and like make the decision that this isn't what I want for my life. And again, it put you in a scary place because I don't think, clearly you didn't really have the answer for how exactly you were going to go about redirecting your energies to get the outcomes that you wanted. But you just knew that this couldn't continue to be your life for the next however many years. So you decided to leave or end that cycle. Now, if you're still there, I feel like internally you had an aha moment that you know you're going to leave. And let's look at this Six of Cups energy, which is in your outcome position. Again, I'm really feeling Spirit telling you to speak to your inner child. Nurture your inner child. Give gifts of time, nurturing, healing to your inner child, because that is where your answer regarding your abundance lies. Maybe at some point that inner child, maybe at some point that inner child was silenced, right? And it could have been in a way that was very subtle. Doesn't mean that you could have had parents that were really toxic, but it also could just mean that you had overly fearful parents, people who really wanted to see you do better. In their mind, you doing better than them looked like school, work, title, right? Two of Wands. Let's do it this way. Two of Wands. Looking at the options. 10 of Wands. And that came out as crossing energy. So I'll explain in a moment because I already know what that is. One more card, Spirit, to clarify the 6 of Wands. 4 of Wands. Okay. Nose is itching. Must be on to something. 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 4 of Wands. And again, this 10 of Wands came out as more of a crossing energy. You're really afraid of the burdens that come with, in your mind, or as set forth by society, the burdens that are going to come with you nurturing that inner child in an effort to have that inner child make the decision about following their heart, which leads to your financial abundance. The burdens might be, I have kids. I can't afford to feed them if I leave. I almost have tenure. If I walk away from that, I'm losing X amount of dollars. There's no stability in doing X, Y, and Z's. How can I go to what? So those types of fear-based thinking is very much tied to. So this is more about what's hindering you from making this decision. You already know where your heart lies. It's not about clarifying that for you. It may be different for every person, but it's about showing you what the obstacles may be towards you going forward. But this is your 4 of Wands. We have the 4 of Wands out again. The 4 of Wands was out before as your past energy, but that 4 of Wands was more about what other people determined was the right way for you to build a foundation for yourself. This 4 of Wands, as clarifying the 6 of Cups, is actually how you determine what speaks to you spiritually, which is a more firm foundation for you. If the previous foundation leads you to Star in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy, then it wasn't a foundation built on solid ground. If this foundation leads you to 6 of Cups energy and other options and passionate options at that you can evaluate and decide how you want to move forward from there, and opportunities and things of that nature, then this is the 4 of Wands that you get to determine. It's like different building materials, right? And I'm not up on all building materials, but if you notice, when you build a house by the sea, you can't utilize the same materials that you would use if you were to build a house somewhere that's not by the ocean. Because what happens? The salt water begins to deteriorate the materials. It causes a slow breakdown over time of the structure and the foundation. So you're still building a foundation. Just because it doesn't look like the same material, it's not built out of the same materials that everybody else uses. Well, you're trying to build your home by the sea. You want oceanfront views, baby. You want oceanfront views. So, to summarize, there's a lot of abundance at play here for you. I feel like you're right now in a position of holding steady. But the fear is you're not going to be able to hold steady much longer. You have to make a decision about how you're going to move forward. You can almost, listen, this is intuitive. The Capricorns I'm speaking to, you feel the money. You feel it. It's tied to whatever aspirations that you keep trying to bury beneath the surface. You can't keep feeding other people's dreams or other people's versions of what happiness is and expecting something to grow from it. That is not you. People do it all the time, but spiritually, it's not being allowed to happen for you for a reason. The formula is not working for you because that is not the formula that you are meant to follow. You're meant to do bigger things in the scope of things, more risky things, things that require a lot of faith. That is both your gift and your curse, Capricorn. So continue to work on that spiritual side and figuring out and following your goals based off of you, not somebody else. Anyways, I hope this helps. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Capricorns, you have a good one. Love you.